Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dishonored. I'm Nosgard Silverclaw, here with our character, Corvo, and I don't think I gave you guys a good example of the brine before, so let me give you one more, okay? That's the brine. It hurts. A lot. It will kill you. You don't have to be underwater for it to bite you, you just have to be touching water. Although right now it, for some reason, can't reach me right here. Which is why I chose this spot to demonstrate it. If I can get just a little bit lower to get a good look at... There we go. Yeah, that ugly looking fishy thing, you can't fight him because you don't have access to weapons underwater. But, you know, here's what happens when the brine gets too much of you. That happens. Well, normally you fall down and you bleed everywhere and bad shit happens, but apparently it decided to glitch out on camera because LP is curse. The point is, I was trying to say there's not any really special deaths in this game, you just kind of die. You kind of just fall. Well, I'm not re-recording over it, even though I just started. I'm going to be lazy today. Deal with it. So, enough of that nonsense. We'll look into that sewer area another time. For now, let's begin properly, shall we? Yes, mouse wheel to change my weapon. And I'm thinking kill bolts sound good. Now, like every other level in the game, when you come to the Hound's Pit, which is the central hub of the game, there's gonna be loot everywhere, like coins and this map here. For, you know, obviously I'm not gonna get all of it, even if I don't need all of it. I don't need most of it, to be honest. I mean, you really just don't go through enough loot in this game to need all the loot. For no matter how much of stuff you waste money on, even if you got all the upgrades, including the ones that no one would ever need. So, let's move on, shall we?
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
You can kill Sam Benchworth. But if you do, or if you kill any member of the conspiracy, you get another game over screen. Just wanted to point that out because I know that as gamers, we all really want to do stupid stuff like that. Random, unnecessary, unlogical murder. In this game, you can. They do let you. You will not continue playing the game once you do. So try and keep the conspiracy, as they put it, intact if you can. It's going to re-pick up this stuff really quick because I do want a little bit of money since I have some stuff to buy this episode. Or the next episode if I take too long to get around to it. Oh, thought there was one. Oh, there it is. Just want to grab a little bit of money so I have enough money to buy all the toys that I want to show off. He wants you to go in over here, as he said. I'm going to go in this door. They're the same building. They loop around.
6 months in Coldridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yes, not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise
It still amazes
unless
me that
you are
someone could
otherwise
get to the Empress
authorized.
and young lady.
Violators will be subject to
knows
interrogation and detained
We all
when
have our
necessary.
suspicions.
Remember,
We don't know the
the
truth
boldest measures
He's
are the
strong and
safest.
quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
This isn't one of your fancy dress parties. The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pit's pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Okay, that plot dump aside, although I guess actually the plot setup more than a dump, it's, yeah, you already knew the Empress was murdered, you know that we were framed for it. Well, there's a group of people who don't much approve of this whole notion. Oh, by the way, you can do stupid stuff like this.
Stop at once!
Yeah, he don't care. I mean, he's a sound annoyed, but it has no effect on anything in the game.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
I'm going to give you guys a quick tour of this place. I mean, not going to get too in-depth, not going to go farm out every single piece of loot in this area. Because again, every single time we come back, which is more or less after every mission for most of the game, it's going to reset, and I don't want that kind of a damn headache. I just don't. Alright then. But yeah, it's a pretty big area, and you do want to familiarize yourself with it just a little bit, get an idea of what connects to what. And a rule of thumb, if you are after loot, check all the trash can, because this game has an obsession with people throwing away things of value. An unhealthy obsession, really. It has multiple entrances, multiple ways out. Not going to say more than that about the fact that you should try and learn a bit this.
Do not attempt to house or care for a friend or family member who shows signs of blood on their face and chest area. The only way to help them is to bring them to the City Watch. They will be taken to the flooded district for treatment.
Treatment, yeah. You don't have to play the game to know that, you know, if a massive plague breaks out in a rough time of history and thousands of people are dying and it's extremely contagious, they don't get treated in the flooded district. Anyways, this is upstairs, and let's meet another member of the conspiracy. This is Lydia. Hey, Lydia.
My, you must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
I'm sorry, what I couldn't hear was the sound of apple. Or is that a pear? Pear. There's books scattered around. These also change through time. I'll show you a few, because I do think that the world they created here is worth knowing about, but you're going to need to pause if you really want to read them, because...
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Well...
Be advised.
The Harpuna song. This is... Let me scroll this that slightly slower. This is the song that is sung by the chorus of children in all the trailer for this game. Look it up if you don't know what I'm talking about. Look up the song.
To approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
As I was saying, anyone who doesn't know that song should probably go listen to it. It's really awesome. Oh, and you can also come into everybody's room, the main conspirators' rooms after each mission, and get a little bit of data from them through their audio player.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Filthy rich, he's drinking fine wine and bitching about the quality of the glass. No one suffered like he has. Anyway, finally, you got another way you can get here. And this chain leads down into the sewer, but we'll explore that in another video. I've wasted enough time showing you the world for now. So our room is right up here. We'll be going up there after we talk to Mr. Pierre. By the way, case in point, you cannot...
What happened? Did you do that?
Dude, the window's not even scratching. Calm down, Pierre. Oh, Pierre, such a panicky little guy. Oh, hey, Walt, this is the butler for the witch guy we just met.
If I may, I am the personal assistant to Lord Pendleton, and one of the senior servants at Pendleton House, as was my father. Now I am entrusted with this house, the home of the Loyalists. I have never seen the Admiral fail at any venture. If order can be restored to the city of Dunwall, I believe he can do it. If anyone can get your old life back, it's him.
You done? Okay. That's Wallace. He is the head butler for our fancy rich fellow. This, of course, is Pendleton's No, sorry, this is the Admiral's room. Pendleton was the guy we just talked about. Here's a good one. Pause if you want to read it. And alright, I think we've gotten enough world exploring done today. Sadly, you can't break most of this stuff, but let's hear about how the Admiral feels about today.
Lady Emily Caldwell was abducted 6 months ago during her mother's terrible murder. Anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved late Empress is required to speak to the City Watch at once.
Now that the intercom's done, let's hear one last audio log, then we're going to just wrap up the day.
Log entry 1-4. It seems we have moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. The Pendleton's voting block and my military connections. All we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point? We need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. Endball.
You can also read...
Is this off? Switch. Switch, where the hell is it?
Anyway, you can also read the entry log about how things have gone in the conspiracy from Havelock, the Admiral. It changes a little bit based on high or low chaos. Anyway, yeah, you've had time to read that. Sorry for the pause there. Changes based on high or low chaos a little bit, but for the most part, it plays out the same in the log. Alright, now with that done, an open window.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends
Okay, enough is
from
enough.
sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and...
Okay, as I was saying, it changes based on the situation that's at play. So let's go meet Pierre now, and some of these windows are open and can be used to access other parts of the area. Go under that. Not trying to go up there, I just want to go under that thing. And from here we can move on to our actual objective, which is to meet Mr. Pierre. This scratchy graffiti thing, don't worry about it. I mean it, don't worry about it. I really have no idea what it does. I think it's just a decoration that appears around the game at times. Well, we can't get in here. Suppose we should go down, find another way in, like the obvious opening.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil's run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. The oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
Now he's giving you a clue about something you can do combatantly throughout the game right there. When the whale oil tanks explode, this one's empty, so...
That one is empty. A new
Yes,
tank.
thank you, Pierre. When these are full, and they get a little too volatile from being thrown or shot... Well, you know the red barrel concept of gaming, I hope. You can put two and two together. It is a tool you can use throughout the game. Little bit of an explanation on how whale oil works. It's kind of fucked up if you get deep enough into the lore. I'll leave it at that. Yeah, kind of fucked up. If you're reading that, you'll know what I mean. Oh, and this guy also has audio players.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time and then observe them for years if need be to see if the formulation of energetic substance is developed. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities subject to the necessary legal amnesty.
Note, everyone here has a motive. I'm not gonna. No one pretend. I like the fact they don't pretend otherwise. There is something they want to get out of this conspiracy to fix the government. He wants immunity to perform questionable science because he's a man of science and he doesn't let morals get in the way. Anyway, this is a refilling station. To show you how they work, get an empty container, stick it in, pull the lever, you get a bomb. But it's not just a bomb, and this is the really interesting thing about whale oil in this game. While I can throw it or shoot it and it will kaboom.
Perfect. Now plug
It can also be used to power up or depower if removed.
Just get it near the receptacle. Magnetism will do.
Thank you, Pierre. You can use them to power up machines like this one.
Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Center lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
And of course, Pierre is our shop, so let's have a quick look, shall we? See if there's anything here that really get us excited. He sells upgrades, for example, faster reloading on the crossbow, better accuracy, pistols, you know, things like that. He also has this. This is good. I'm going to pick this one up right away. It is optics upgrades for my, having a brain fart, sorry. It's an optic upgrade for my mask. Let me, basically like a magnified view. This could be useful if I cared about putting people to sleep, but I don't. There's plenty of upgrades that I just don't care about. I could pick up all these new toys we haven't used before, but we're going to get them in the next level anyway if you know where to look, and I'll be picking them up to show you then.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
Now, you can go say this and it'll, you know, progress the story, or you can look around. I think I've wasted enough time today trying to show the world and pick up enough money for some basic upgrading, so let's go to sleep, shall we?
Sleep well.
And now we are somewhere else. Somewhere else, huh? Well, it looks like my room to me, but I'm really tempted to plot cliff you guys here. Just for the, for those who don't know the game, would be like, what the hell is going on? But, well, first, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Well, that's not how you expected it, is it? Well then. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Sorry, guys. This cliffhanger is too good. We'll find out what the hell is going on next time. So for now, I'm Nosgard Silverclaw. Here with my character, Corvo. And don't worry, we will get some of the next level mixed in with action and killing and whatnot in the next video, because this section's not too long, but it's just too good a cliffhanger to pass up. Have a good one, everybody.